is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Kevin Love Portland Trailblazers rebuild. The Blazers are off to a terrible start this year. Maybe not terrible, maybe that's just a little too much, but they have not, I don't know, they just don't look as good. They're struggling, I think. 3-5 to start the season is not what I expected as a Blazers fan personally. So I decided, with the talks of Kevin Love, Charles Barkley said it, that we need to trade for Kevin Love the night we lost to the Clippers. Let's do it. Let's see what would happen. So before we get into this, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would be greatly appreciated, and also leave a like if you enjoy this one. But I went ahead and did a trade for Kevin Love already. So basically, obviously, we trade Hassan Whiteside and Nasir Little in a 2022 first-round pick. Obviously, Whiteside is just going to be a guy that expires after the season anyway, so the Cavaliers don't really have to deal with the salary. And they get rid of Kevin Love. We get Kevin Love, take on the salary. So yeah, that's going to give the Blazers a legitimate starting power forward. And not to mention, Kevin Love, I think, is actually from Oregon. So it makes a ton of sense. So yeah, this is the new look Portland Trailblazers team if we were to go out and get Kevin Love. The only thing I don't like about getting Kevin Love is his contract is pretty large. It just is. It's just the way it is. So personally, I think Danilo Gallinari is worth almost as good as Kevin Love. Maybe not as good, but he's almost there. Like he's almost there. So maybe Gallinari would be the smarter decision for the Blazers, because he is only on a 1-year deal and he's on the Thunder. So I don't know, man. Maybe that would be smarter, but nonetheless, since Kevin Love is the talk of the town, we're going to go ahead and see what Kevin Love would do on my Portland Trailblazers. We did this in 2K19, but it's time to do it in 2K20 and see if the results are any different. In this season, we are granted an 8th seed by 2K20 here. We went 42-40. Obviously, the bench wasn't great, and I still think we could get a better small forward potentially. So I'm not mad with the record. It is 2K. I'd obviously expect my Blazers to be a lot better than that in real life, but we'll see. We'll see. But as far as player stats are concerned, 27 from Damian Lillard still, 21 from CJ, and 16 from Nurk, and 16 from Kevin Love. So yeah, that's what I expect Kevin Love to bring. 16, 13, some rebounds, some scoring. That's all I would expect from the guy. Rodney Hood had 12. Bazemore did his thing. But obviously, we have some work to do on the bench side of things. So if we get swept by the Rockets, I'm not even going to be that upset. Just because I think, like I said, we still have a little bit of work to do as far as the team is concerned. The bench wasn't great. It just wasn't. Anthony Simons has been balling off the bench this year so far. Scored like 16 points in the fourth quarter against the Clippers. We get eliminated in 6 games. We put up a good fight against Houston, but we weren't able to eliminate Russell Westbrook this year, so it is what it is. But we'll go ahead and get back at it in next year's playoffs. So hopefully we make it back anyway. This is 2K. You just never know with this game. They like to give you some of the weirdest simulations. Well, at least for me anyway. Maybe it's the settings I use. I downloaded it off the community tab, and I don't know, man. We'll see. But we're going to go to the offseason, and we're going to have a decent first round pick. So we should be able to get maybe a decent role player off the bench for us this coming season, and then we could sign somebody in free agency. So yeah, I'm cool with what what we got going on. So league meetings, already went to that. We're going to go to the draft lottery now. Hopefully we can land like a 15th pick. 16? All right, I'll take 17. That's not bad. So we'll take the 17th pick overall. Terry Stotts is still our head coach. I'm going to go ahead and leave it that way. I'm going to leave. I'm going to fire my assistant. I actually like, okay, can I actually fire him correctly, or am I just going to keep clicking edit staff like an idiot? So we're going to fire him this time. And then we're going to go to Trent Peterson and hire him. And then we're going to fire our trainer as well, because that's not that great. And then we're going to be good there. So that's going to be good. We're going to go straight to the draft with the 17th overall pick in mind. We have a 2nd round pick as well. Nobody I want to try to get rid of. Obviously, we don't have a lot of cap space for anybody, but it is what it is. We'll roll with it. So Collins and Simons and Trent Jr., I like all of them. Obviously, very young players on our team. Let's see if we can add another one here, and hopefully he can, produce right away. So can I get a McDaniels or something like that? Let's see who's all been taken. No McDaniels has been taken, so that might be, or Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith this year, I'm going to have to take Jalen Smith out of Maryland. We're going to be cool with that. The 17th overall pick, he's going to be probably our backup power forward now. So yeah, that's going to be good. I could have taken, what's his name? Jay McDaniels as well, but we're going to be cool with this. Jalen Smith, welcome to the Blazers. Rookie signings, Hood, Hazonia, decline. I wouldn't mind bringing back Hood. I actually love Ronnie Hood in real life a lot, so I wouldn't mind bringing him back. But these young guys, I'm not really going to try to bring them back. I'm not going to make a huge effort there, but we have -$8 million in cap space. Bazemore's contract is going to be gone, and then we're going to probably renounce most of these guys out here that we are not really going to need. So only person I'm interested in possibly bringing back is Rodney Hood, because I can maybe use Rodney Hood in a sign and trade situation for a small forward that I think would fit perfectly on this team. I have someone in mind. We're going to try to get him. Kevin Love and Jalen Smith is going to be good there. We could probably move Zach Collins to center, and he could be the backup center if we wanted. Oh my gosh, why is this so disrespectful? Our rating is trash. He should not go down that bad. Zach Collins could definitely play center. Wow, that is just straight disrespect. I like Zach Collins as our backup center. Simons, I know if you move him to shooting guard, he actually goes up, so I think that's going to be the move. He goes to 77 overall, so we're going to have Simons be the backup shooting guard. And then small forward, like I said, I still have something in mind there. We could just bring back what's-his-name to be fine. But I want probably a backup point guard maybe to take the load off of Lillard, and then maybe a backup center. Although I wouldn't mind Collins being that center, but they don't like... Okay, so none of those are going to be good. Rodney Hood, Bradley, Bazemore, point guards. Let's just get a backup point guard, I guess. We're going to go Shabazz probably, and we're going to also offer Rodney Hood a contract. Let's see if we can get both of them, and I think that's the only thing I'm going to really do. So hopefully we can get both of them, and we should be good there. So, yep, that should be good. Now, let's go for the trade I want to get, and that's going to be involving trading Rodney Hood away. I don't want to have to do this, but I want Robert Covington from the Timberwolves. I think he would fit seamlessly here in Portland. So, Rodney Hood for Rocco, I don't think it's going to get it done right away. But if we were to offer them maybe like, let's say Gary Trent Jr., and let's see if that'll entice them a little bit. How about a couple of seconds in that trade as well? Still not going to get it done. How about a first? And that's not going to get it done either. How about another? Okay, I can't do that actually. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's trade 2 firsts, I guess. That is insane, but I don't think I'm going to need those firsts in this rest of the video. I think I know that was kind of a weird trade, kind of a dumb one nonetheless, but you know, I think it's going to be worth it. I think Robert Covington's going to fit very nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, if we wanted to move Zach Collins to center, we could. Because I'm not really seeing anything that's going to fit nicely here. I don't really want Udo or anybody. I think I just want to give Zach Collins that center spot. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think that 71 overall is right. It really isn't. I think Zach Collins has played center. He'll be fine. He's done his thing there. So yeah, I think that's disrespectful. But nonetheless, this is going to be the team going into season number 2. I think it's going to be good. Hopefully 2K thinks so as well. Robert Covington's going to give us the opportunity to lock down other teams' best player. Maybe not lock them down, but at least have some defense on them, because we all know Lillard and McCollum are not known for their defense. So yeah, and Kevin Love isn't either. So yeah, we definitely need a defender. Robert Covington is going to be affordable at the least. Although I did have to give up 2 firsts in this video, which is kind of dumb, but we got him. So I'm going to go ahead and say it 5 more times, and we're going to simulate to the end of the second season, and hopefully we can win more than 42 games. Antetokounmpo is your MVP here in the second season. LaMelo Ball is your Rookie of the Year. John Wall is your 6th man coming back from an injury. Markelle Fultz finally looking like the #1 overall pick he could be. 19 points per game for the Orlando Magic. Good for him. I want to see that from him. So All-NBA first team. No Damian Lillard, and still no Damian Lillard. So we didn't get any All-NBA players on our team. That's all right. So we're going to go ahead and just move on from them. Don't do this to me. Gosh dang it. All right, I'll be back. We made it back after being blue screened by 2K. Yeah, it happens quite a bit, actually. It's kind of very disappointing, to be honest. But player stats, we had 24 from Damian Lillard, still 22 from McCollum, 17 and 11 from Nurkic, 16 and about 12 from Kevin Love. So Kevin Love's still doing his thing. Shooting 40% from 3, which is awesome to see at least. And then we got Robert Covington down here somewhere with 8-6. And I assume he's doing his thing as well, 37% from 3. I will take it. So 48% from 3. From McCollum, we are the 5th seed in the West. And we got to face Utah Jazz. I'm not excited about that. But we do jump up 1-0 on them boys. They even it up. They come back and even it up. They're up 2-1 now. Utah is about to be a scary team, man. 3-2, and we lose in 6 again. What a shocker. So that is just fantastic. Why not? Why wouldn't we lose in 6? So the team is relatively where I want it to be. I'm not gonna lie. There's just enough depth there. Maybe I could trade for a better point guard center, but I love the starting 5. Biasly, I love it, because obviously I love McCollum and Lillard, And I just don't see a thing where those two are split up, because they've been saying they need to split those two up for a while, and it just has not happened as the 76ers win the championship. My goal, at the very least, is to get back to the Western Conference Finals by the end of the video, so which is next season. So good luck to me, right? So now let's go to the draft lottery, and we have the 22nd pick overall. So we could use that pick, or do we just go get another head coach? Let's do that. Let's get another head coach, and maybe that'll change something. I don't know if it will for sure, but we'll give it a shot anyway. So 22nd pick overall. I want to keep the starting five the way it is, if I'm honest with you. Shabazz in the 22nd pick. That's the only thing I'm looking to maybe change. Myers Leonard, Mason Plumlee, Andre. Yeah, not really seeing anything great, so we're just going to leave it. So for the 22nd pick overall, let's jump in and draft somebody and see what happens. So the 22nd pick overall, we got Isaiah Jackson, which we don't need. We have Kai Jones and Sharif O'Neal. Why not? Let's bring Sharif O'Neal. Obviously, I just said his name wrong. But since Lillard roasted your dad pretty bad in a rap battle, I will gladly take your son just because I feel bad for you, Shaq. But we're going to go to qualifying offers. Zach Collins, Jalen Horton, Moses Brown. Once again, I don't really want these two back. But if they find their way on my team again, whatever. So now we have, let's see. Do we have any important free agents to worry about? We have Zach Collins. That's about it. That's all we really need to worry about. So Zach Collins obviously is an important free agent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, Sharif O'Neal probably not gonna play, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to package him and see if we can get a center or a point guard. Let's try for that. Jalen Brunson would be a point guard. Roberson. Let's get Jalen Brunson. Why not? Let's get him from the Mavericks, and then we're gonna flip Finney Smith for a better center, hopefully, if we can find one. I don't know if we will. Or we could just get a couple of first rounders from the Pels and call it good. And then once we get Zach Collins back, maybe, we can just maybe trade for a better center. Or we could just leave Zach Collins too as well. That could work as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we basically just need Zach Collins back, and we should be Gucci. Like, we should be good. So obviously I'm not gonna have any money to spend like Kawhi, Paul George. Obviously I'm like negative $60 million right now. So yeah, not gonna. This dude wants 22 million. You're insane. You are truly insane. There's no way I'm giving you that much money. You are truly out of your mind. I am not giving you that much money. Let's see what I will take Boban for at this point. So yeah, Boban, you're coming to Portland. And if Zach Collins finds his way back, fine, but I am not paying you $22 million. I absolutely refuse. That is just insane. So yeah, I'll find a better center in Boban Marjanovic. Okay, I don't know if he's better necessarily, because Zach Collins obviously is a lot younger and still has a huge career ahead of him, but I will take Boban before I pay you $22 million. That is just how I feel. So if you want somehow somebody gives you $22 million, be my guest, but I'm not going to chase you for $22 million. You're insane. So day 10, day 11, and Zach Collins is back, because obviously no one was giving you $22 million. That is just insane. But nonetheless, we got a better backup point guard. Hopefully this season is the season we can at least make it back to the Western Conference Finals. This last season, we went 51-31. Yes, that's what I like to see. We get to play the Clippers in the first round. We better beat them. We better at least make it to the Western Conference Finals. Like I said, if we make it to the Western Conference Finals, I'll call this video a W. If we do not, this is an L. But let's see if we can beat the Clippers in the first round. Hopefully they lost Kawhi and Paul George. I have no idea if they did. I should probably look at their roster, but since we're up 2-0 on them, it's already too late. I'm not looking back now. Bye-bye. Just like Lillard waved the thunder, I'm waving you guys by as well. So now we have to play the Golden State Warriors. This is redemption time for beating us, okay, last year in real life in the Western Conference Finals. And now I'm going to beat you to get to the Western Conference Finals. And it's going to... Don't do it to me, 2K. Don't do this. I am trying to make it to the Western Conference Finals for this video to be successful. And you're trying to ruin it for me. No, my gosh. Why did I do so? I go so fast. We lost by 2. Oh, my goodness. I dropped my controller. And now I got to get it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, my gosh. 25-26. It's the freaking Warriors, man. It's always the Warriors. No, it's not. It's never the Warriors anymore. Why is it now the Warriors? Gosh. Okay, the 76ers. We got the Warriors 2-1. And 76ers are going to win the championship. What a shocker. Well, guys, that's going to end the video for me. We, you know, Kevin Love, what do you guys think? Do you like him coming to the Portland Trailblazers? Personally, I do short term, but long term I don't, because the contract is just, we're going to regret it in the long-term future. I have a feeling. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hope you enjoyed this Crushables, and I'm saying peace.